Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're doing okay. Listening to a podcast this morning. It was interesting because there was a guy who is creating a quilting town. He has a whole town dedicated to the experience of quilting for quilters. So it's sort of a Six Flags for quilters, I guess. It's quite interesting. It was an entertaining fellow. He talked about how he started with his mother and his sister, and he has this family business that you would think somebody who was in the quilting arena might make a couple million as a cap, but he's making hundreds of millions, and he's doing it by creating community, commerce, and what was it, content, right? So he's got some videos and he does all these sorts of things, but it was quite entertaining. I found it on the podcast, the $1 Billion Creator podcast with Nathan Barry and Rachel Rogers. I can't remember the fellow's name, but take a listen. It's the latest episode over there. He was saying that you can go about doing something alone. You could be a lone wolf and try to do it on your own, but there really isn't a need to. You've talked yourself into this idea that nobody's going to help you. Nobody knows as well as you do. They don't know where you're coming from. And the reality is, in this country, there's somebody who has gone through something very similar to you. Maybe not exactly. They might have the same upbringing, background. They might be in the same industry and have the same struggles. And they're willing to talk to you about those struggles. They might not be, above you. They might be just like about the same way, but they've had different things happen to them that you have. And maybe you can answer some of the questions that they have, and some of the questions that you have, they can answer for you. So you don't have to do this alone. You choose to do it alone. And when you do it alone, you're the smartest and the dumbest person in the room. And that doesn't get you very far. You have to do a lot of struggling, a lot of trial, a lot of error, a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of reinventing the wheel. And you don't have to. There are people out there that are willing to pick up the phone or answer an email if you have a question about something that you are struggling with. Mental, physical, emotional, business, finance. They're willing to help. All you have to do is, ask, find somebody gently to ask. You don't have to go it alone. It's not necessary. You've put this idea in your head and the story in your head that is just not true. Just isn't true. Ask me. I can either help with the answer or put you in touch with somebody who might be closer to being able to answer for you or help you with the issue that you're having. Anyway, remember, you don't have to go it alone. It's not, a lone wolf struggle. We're here as a community, and I'm willing to help. And if I can't help, I'm going to find somebody who can help you specifically. So don't go it alone. Let's make friends. Friends in finance, spirituality, emotional, and just fun, right? Life and fun. That's all I got for you today. We'll see you tomorrow.